Hi there, welcome to High School Maths. Today we're going to be looking at some percentage work in the context of saving money. So we're going to start off with a little bit of a recap of compound interest. And we've got an example here where a savings account has an interest rate of 1.5% per annum, PA. How much interest would you gain if you deposited £1,500 over these various years? So we're going to start off with question A. And your basic idea is that you're increasing your value by 1.5% every single year. So for the first year, for 1 year for question A, we're going to take £1,500, which is our original amount. We're going to multiply it by the percentage that is increasing on top of the 100%. So each year it's going to be 100% plus, which is your original value, plus the 1.5% that you're adding on in interest. So at the end of each year, you're going to have 101.5% of what you had at the beginning of that year. Okay, so for 1 year, we're doing 1,500 times 1.015. Remember, this is a decimal percentage. We've got to change it into a decimal for this calculation. So that will be 1.015, dividing that by 100. Now it's to the power 1 because it's only for 1 year. So type that into the calculator, 1,500 times 1.015, and we get £1,522.50. Now that's the amount including the original £1,500. That's not the interest. So to find out how much interest is being gained, we're going to take away the original 1,500, which is telling us that at the end of the first year they would gain £22.50 in interest. So we're going to do the same calculation. Most of the numbers are going to be the same. The only thing that's changing is how long you're leaving the money in for. Okay, and because we're using the compound interest method, the working stays exactly the same. So it's £1,500 was the original amount. It's increasing by 1.5% per year. That's this calculation up here. So our decimal is 1.015, but for question B it's over 3 years, so the power is the power 3. So we do the same calculation but power 3, so 1,500 times 1.015 to the power 3, and that gives us 1,568 pounds and 52 pence. Again, that's the amount with the original 1,500, so we subtract the original 1,500 to find out what the interest was. That would be £68 and 52 pence. And for question C, we're looking at the same thing again over 9 years. So it's 1,500 times 1.015 to the power 9, which equals, and again we're just typing that in, so 1,500 times 1.015 to the power 9. That gives us 1,715 pounds and 8 pence. Subtract the original amount, which is still the 1,500, and we've got a £215 and 8 pence interest over the 9 years. Okay, so that's how you calculate interest when you're talking about a period of years. If you're talking about a period of months, it's a little bit trickier, so let's have a look at that. So if we're looking at calculating interest over a period of months, we've got an example here. Mr. Gray invests £24,000 in a savings account at a rate of 4.3% per annum. He wants to withdraw it after 5 months to pay for a car bill. How much interest will he have gained after 5 months? So this time he's putting the money in, but he's not leaving it for the full year. Okay, we're going to do the exact same kind of thing. So his interest, he's going to start off with 100% and he's going to gain 4.3% per year. So his annual value is going to be 104.3%, which is equal to, if we divide that by 100, because we want our decimal, 1.043. Okay, now the thing that's different here is we're going to take our original amount, 24,000. I'm going to multiply that by the 1.043, but the power this time isn't a full year, it's a fraction of a year. Okay, so he's leaving it in for 5 months, so the fraction of the year is going to be 5 out of 12. That comes from the 5 months. Okay, so he's got 5 out of 12 because it's 12 months in a year. Now that is going to be our power here. So it's going to be 1.043 to the power 5 over 12. Okay, now that's a little bit more complicated to type into your calculator. So what I would do is put the 5 over 12 in a bracket as you're typing it in. Okay, so 24,000 times 1.043 to the power, and then I'm opening up a bracket. Some calculators might open up a bracket automatically for you. 5 divided by 12, then close that bracket. If I press equals, that tells me at the end of those 5 months he's going to have 24,424 pounds and 73 pence if we round correctly. And again, we want just the interest figure here, so we're going to take that value and we're going to subtract the original £24,000. And that gives us £424 and 73 pence. So that's what he would have after the 5 months just for his interest. That's what he would